Thank you, Will, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Sunita, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, Punjabi University, Patiala. Today, we are honored by the presence of Dr. Anup Thakur, Associate Professor in Physics, Department of Basic and Applied Science, Punjabi University, Patiala. He has more than 13 years of teaching experience. He completed his postdoctorate fellowship from Pohang Accelerated Laboratory, South Korea. He has done his doctorate degree from Punjab University, Chandigarh. In 2006, he is the author and co-author of more than 90 research papers. He has already guided 3 PhD students and 7 are working with him for their PhD degrees. He has completed 2 research projects of total worth more than 1 crore funded by DST Government of India. Presently, he is working on 2 major research projects. That is on, first one is the phase transition studies of gallium dope, germanium, antimony, tellurium, commonly known as GST-225 thin films for data storage applications. Second is the luminescence studies of swift heavy ion irradiated rare earth dope magnesium oxide based nanophosphors. His area of specialization is chalcogenide phase change materials and nanostructural materials. He has visited Canada, Taiwan, China, Italy, Germany to carry out his research. Sir, I welcome you on behalf of HRDC members and participants. Now I request you to shed some light on how to write research papers using LaTex.
Thank you, madam. Good afternoon, everyone. Before starting my presentation, I would like to cite 2 quotes related to the learning. The beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. And the second one is, anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. So it's my humble request to all of you, stay young. Now I will share my presentation. I think in the earlier 2 lectures, Dr. Rakesh has already discussed and explained the basic commands of the LaTeX. He explained the installation procedure of the LaTeX software. He also discussed the advantages and disadvantages of LaTeX software. Hello.
Yes, Dr. Anup, yes.
Yeah. There is a problem?
Background noise is there in between.
Okay.
In the morning it was not there.
Okay. So I have to change the PC, I think.
Okay, no issues. You take a few minutes, no issues.
Okay, sir.
So, Sunita ma'am, kindly engage the participants in between. So, Dr. Anup is changing the laptop. Sunita ma'am. Sunita ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, please engage the participants for a few minutes because Dr. Anup will be changing his laptop because there is some noise at the background. So they will be using the laptop they have used in the morning. So you start some like discussion or sort of thing so that the participants remain engaged.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, Sunita ma'am, you can continue with the introduction and then start, please.
Hello.
Yeah, Dr. Anup, now it is fine. It is very clear. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank
I'm
you, sir.
really sorry I have disturbed you.
No, sir. Sorry for inconvenience.
No issues. You may continue your session. Sunita ma'am, please restart the introduction and start with the session, please.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Sunita, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, Punjabi University, Patiala. Today we are honored by the presence of Dr. Anup Thakur, Associate Professor in Physics, Department of Basic and Applied Science, Punjabi University, Patiala. He has more than 14 years of teaching experience. He completed his postdoctorate fellowship from Pohang Accelerated Laboratory, South Korea. He has done his doctorate degree from Punjab University, Chandigarh in 2006. He is the author and co-author of more than 90 research papers. He has already guided 3 PhD students and 7 are working with him for their PhD degree. He has completed 2 research projects of total worth more than 1 crore funded by DST Government of India. Presently, he is working on 2 major research projects, that is on phase transition studies of gallium-doped germanium antimony and tellurium, commonly known as GST-225 thin films for data storage applications. And second one is the luminescence studies of swift heavy ion irradiated rare earth doped magnesium oxide based on nanophosphors. His area of specialization is chalcogenide phase change materials and nanostructural materials. He has visited Canada, Taiwan, China, Italy, Germany to carry out his research. Sir, I welcome you on behalf of HRDC members and participants. Now I request you to shed some light on how to write research paper by using LaTex.
Thank you, Sunita madam. And sorry for the inconvenience.
No problem.
Good afternoon, everyone. Before starting my presentation, I would like to cite 2 quotes related to the learning. The beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. And second one is, anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. So it's my humble request to all of you, stay young. I think in the earlier 2 lectures, Dr. Rakesh has already discussed and explained the basic commands of the LaTex. He explained the installation procedure of the LaTex software. He also discussed the advantages and disadvantages of LaTex software. So now I am sure that you all are familiar with the LaTex commands and their importance. In this lecture, we will try to write a template of research paper using LaTex. I have already shared my screen with all of you. You can see that WinEDT window is open. WinEDT is a powerful and versatile tool, text editor for Windows. So whatever we have to write to create a document, we have to write in this window. Then we have to save this file. After saving this file, we have to compile it, and final output is a PDF file. Now we will start writing the document. So first we have to write the preamble of the document, which controls the whole document. The first command we will use in the preamble of the document is
started
/ document class bracket and then braces. So here we have to understand the importance of brackets and braces, because we have to use these brackets and braces again and again. In LaTex, brackets are conventionally used for optional arguments, whereas braces are used for mandatory arguments. In this command, we have to provide the information about the type of the document we are going to create. That may be article, proceedings, reports, book, or slides. Today we are interested to write an article. So I will write here article. And here we have to provide the optional arguments. which control the behavior of the document. So I will write here size of the paper, that is A4 paper, and font size, that is 11 point. But it's optional, you can use A5 paper, legal paper, letter paper, executive paper, etc. And font size can be 10 point, 11 point, 12 point, etc. You can use many more options, that may be 1 column, 2 column, 2 side, or 1 side, landscape, open right, open alley. So it depends upon your requirements. Now we have to set the margin of the paper. For that we have to use a package. Basically, package is a set of LaTex commands stored in the file. These are used to enhance the capabilities of the LaTex. If we have to use the package, then we have to define that package in the preamble of the document. Otherwise you cannot use that document. So now we have to write next command, that is / use package bracket and then braces. So we have to set the margin. So for that we have to use a package geometry, and here we have to provide the keywords that triggers the special features in the package. So we have to write here top margin, that is equal to 1 inch, bottom margin, that is again equal to 1 inch, left margin, that is again equal to 1 inch, and then right margin, that is also equal to 1 inch. So in this article we have to write some mathematical stuff. So for mathematical typesetting we have to use the packages such as AMS Math, AMS Theorem, and AMS Fonts. So the next command we have to use is again, that is use package and that we have to put here the name of the package, that is AMS Math, then AMS Theorem, and another package AMS Fonts. As we have to include the figures and graphs in this document, therefore we have to use another package known as graphics. Otherwise you cannot use figures or graphs in this article. So the next command will be / use package and the name of the package is graphics. And here we have to provide the option, that is PDF text. So we can say that graphics package is loaded with option PDF. We are also interested to write theorems in this article. So now we have to provide the environment for new theorem, and the command for that is new theorem So here we have to use the actual name of the theorem, which will be printed in the final document. And here we have to use short keywords to identify the theorem. So for this, I will use the name of the theorem as theorem and short keyword is THS. So now up to this point, we can say this is the preamble of our document, or these five commands constitutes the preamble of our document. But you cannot use for every document same preambles. You have to define your preambles according to the requirement of the document. So now we have to start the document writing. For that, the first command will be begin document So whenever we use this command, that is begin command, there must be a end command, otherwise your program will not run. So in the article, the first line we write the title of the article. So for that we use / title and then curly braces and the name of the title. For example, I am writing here effect of silver doping on the electrical and optical properties of thin films. Then we have to add the name of the author. For that we have to use / for that we have to use / author, and then we have to insert the name of the author. For example, I am writing here Anup Thakur. Now I am using double backspace because by using this double backspace, now whatever I write, that will appear in the next line. Now we have to add the address of the author, that is Department of Basic and Applied Sciences. Again I will use the double backspace and then Punjabi University, Patiala. Then I will write the date command, that is backspace date curly braces, and then I will write make title. Now I have to save this program. Only after saving this program I can run this program. So I will save this as file, save as. I am saving it on the desktop. File name is RC1. Now we can run this program. So you can see this will be the output. Here this is the title, then author name, and then address of the author. By using this command, no date will appear in the final document. If we have to mention a particular date, then we have to write that date in the braces. For example, I will write here 28/20, and then I will compile it again. So you can see that this will be the date, whatever you want. And if we are interested in writing the today's date, then today's date will appear in the final document by default if we don't use this command. If I will change this command to comment by writing %sign, then in the final output today's date will appear. Here you can see that August 13, 2020. Now in the article we have to write the abstract of the article. So for that we have to use the command \begin abstract. Again we have to use end command. So whatever we are interested to write related to the abstract, we have to write between these two commands, that is begin abstract and end abstract. So for example, I am writing here chalcogenide thin films are fabricated by thermal evaporation, and so on. And if we are interested that this abstract should be in italics, then we have to use this command \it braces, and then we have to close these braces. And now I will run this program again and let us see the output. So you can see here abstract that appear in the italics. Next we have to add the keywords. For that we have to use command \text boldface, and we have to write here keywords. Then we have to mention the keywords. For example, I am writing here chalcogenide thin films electrical properties and so on. So the output, let us see the output. So here you can see that keywords can be written like this. Next, we have to write the introduction of the article. For that, we have to write the section command, that is / section and we have to write here introduction. And then we have to write here whatever we want to write for the introduction, that is chalcogenide thin films are semiconductors in nature. Semiconducting in nature, and so on. And next section is / section experimental detail. Chalcogenide thin films are deposited by thermal evaporation. And so on. And next, we will use another command to start subsection. For that, we have to use / subsection then we can write here characterization. Structural properties of deposited thin films are studied by X-ray diffraction. And so on. Then we can also define subsection. For that, we have to use / subsection. And here we can write X-ray diffraction. X-ray diffraction is one of the best techniques to study the structure of and so on. So now I'm compiling this file and let us see the output. So you can see this will be the output. Sections: introduction, experimental detail, then subsection, characterization, then subsection, that is X-ray diffraction. Then next section will be / results and discussion. So in this section we will try to learn how to write the equations and theorems in LaTeX. We will also learn how to do the cross-referencing of equations and theorems. So let x and y be the variables such that now we have to start the equation. For that we have to use the command \begin equation as we have to use this equation in referencing, so we have to label this equation also. So for that we are going to label this equation as equation 1, and now we have to write the actual equation between begin and end equation. So that is 3x plus 2y is equal to 1, and we will write one more equation, that is again by using same command, that is begin equation, and we will label this equation as equation 2, and this equation is x plus y is equal to 2. Then we will write theorem. For that we have to use the command, that is \begin theorem, as we have to use this equation, we have to use this theorem in referencing. Then we have to use this command again, \label. So we have to label this theorem. So we will write here THM A. Now we have to give the statement of the theorem. Let x and y is real number is real number such that and so on. Then we have to cite these equations and theorem in the text. Then on solving, the equation that is \ref equation 1 and then equation 2 \reference equation 2. With the theorem \reference theorem, we get our results. So now we will compile this document and let us see the output file. So here you can see that we have written two equations. So it numbered automatically, equation number 1 and equation 2, and this is the theorem. And here we have cited the equations and theorem. That is, then on solving equation 1 and 2 with the theorem 1, we get our result. Now if we have to add a vertical space, then we can use V space, .0 centimeter. Now we will try to learn how to prepare array, matrix or determinant using LaTex, because when you are writing a mathematical related article, then you have to use these array, matrix or determinants. So first we have to write \text boldface array. Then we will start writing the array. For that we have to use \begin center then there must be a other command, that is end center, so we have to write in between these two commands. Then we have to use begin equation star. Here we are not writing the equation, but I am writing equation star because we are not interested in the numbering of the equation. Then we have to use \math boldface x is equal to \left then begin array then we have to mention the columns, that is CCC, means in this array we have 3 columns and they are centered alike. Now I will write the values of these array elements. For example, that is x underscore 1, and we have to separate another entry by using AND symbol. Then x underscore 2, then again we have to separate this by AND symbol, and then we have to use third column, that is \line dots and then we have to end this line. Now we have to end the array. For that we have to use the command \end array, and then we have to write \write and then we will compile this document. So here you can see that we have been able to write the array. So this is the array. So now we will try to write the matrix, and that matrix should be n cross n. It depends upon you which type of matrix you are interested to write. And here I will try to write a n cross n matrix. Again I will use the same command, that is begin center and then end command end center. So again I will write it as begin equation star then backslash math boldface x, and then this should be equal to backslash begin B matrix. So now we have to insert ints in these points, that is a underscore 11, then a underscore 12, then backslash line dots, then a underscore 1n. Similarly, we will write other entries, that is a underscore 21, a underscore 22, then backslash line dots. And here a underscore 2n. Then here I will write backslash b dots, again backslash b dots, here backslash d dots, d dots, and then here I will write b dots. B dot means vertical dots and d dots means diagonal dot. Then I will write here a underscore n1, a underscore n2, then here backslash line dots, then a underscore nn. then backslash and matrix. Then we have to use end equation command, end center, and now we will compile it and let us see what should be the output. So here you can see that this will be the matrix. So now if we change this B matrix, this command to P matrix, then you can see that the output file will change to parentheses. So here it will be changed to parenthesis symbol. Or if you write here capital B, that is braces, then the output file will be like this. Like this. So you can do whatever you want by using these commands. So I will write here again bracket, again here bracket, and now I will try to prepare determinant. For that I will use almost similar commands. So I will copy paste, Control C, and then I will paste here. So for the determinant I have to just change here B matrix, and now I will compile it. So here you can see that we have been able to prepare a determinant. Now we will try to learn how to prepare tables using LaTex. First, I will prepare simple tables. That is, for that I will use the command text boldface tables. Then I will use this command as begin table, as I have to use these tables. So I will I am interested that this table should be fixed here. For that we can use optional command. If possible, then this software will fix this table here. So I will use for that this H for here, and then we have to write backslash begin tabular, and then I have to provide the information about the columns. For that I have written here R, L and C. So in this table there must be 3 columns, and first column must be right aligned, second column is left aligned, and third column is center aligned. So now I will write the first row, that is serial number, and I will separate each entry by using symbol AND. Then name of the student, and marks of the student, and then I will start from next class, that is second row. For that I will use serial number 1, separated by AND, name of the student Rajiv, and marks obtained by this student is 80. Then I will start next row, serial number 2, and name of the student Sanjeev, and marks obtained is 85. Now I will end this tabular by using this command, that is \end tabular, and then I will write the caption of this table, and the caption is marks obtained by the student is, and then I have to label this table because I'm interested to use these tables in cross-referencing. So for that I have to label this table. For that I have used tab 1, then end table. So now I will compile it and let us see what will be the output. So you can see that this is the simplest table. So you can see that the first column is right aligned, second column is left aligned, and the third column is centrally aligned. So you can do whatever you want. So now I will prepare one more table, and in that table we will try to draw horizontal and vertical lines also. Here we will use the command that is begin table, as this is optional, so I am interested to fix this table here. Then \, centering, then begin tabular, and here I will provide the information about the columns. So I will draw first vertical line, then first row, first column is right aligned, then again I will write one more vertical line, then second column is left aligned, then I will write one more lines, and third column is centrally aligned. Then we have to draw horizontal line. For that I will use this command \h-line, and then I will write the entries. For that, serial number and name of the student, and marks of the students. Then I will use H-line. Here I am interested that this H-line I will use two times. For that I will use this command again, that is \H-line. Then I will use the entries of the rows. The first serial number is 1, then separated by AND, name of the student is Rajiv, separated by AND, and then marks obtained is 80. Then again I have to draw horizontal line, that is H line. Then second serial number 2, and name of the students is Sanjeev, and marks obtained is 85. Then we have to draw again horizontal line, that is H line. Then we have to end the tabular. Then we have to provide the captions and labeling. For that we will use this command, that is caption marks obtained by the students and then we have to label this table as backslash label tab 2. So now we will compile this document again and let us see the output. So here you can see that there is some problem in this table because we have not used the command, that is end table. So program does not know that this table is completed or not. So we have to provide that command, that is backslash end table. End table. So now we will run it again and let us see that we have been able to remove this error or not. Okay, now it's working. So here you can see that we have been able to draw different type of tables. So now I'm interested to draw one more table where we can fix the width of the column. So for that we will use the same command, that is begin table and we have been able to use this command, that we are interested to fix this table here. Then backslash centering, then we have to begin the tabular, that is begin tabular, then we have to provide the information about the columns. So for that we will use vertical line and then use left aligned, then again vertical line. Then we have to define the width of the column. For that we have to use this command p width. So we have to define here the width. For example, that is 2.5 centimeter. Then again we will use vertical line. Again we will define p width 2.5 centimeter. Then again we will use this vertical line. The next column we will use p width, and here we will write 4.0 centimeter. Then we will use again the vertical line, and then p width, that is 1.0 centimeter. So here we will use vertical line. So now we can write here backslash h line to draw horizontal line. Then we will use serial number separated by and, name of the student, and father's name, and address, and then marks. Then we will use again backslash h line, and then we will write the entries, that is 1 and Rajiv Kumar, and Ram Kumar, and Punjabi University campus. Patiala, and marks 80. Then again we will use the horizontal line. For that we have to use the command backslash h line. Then we will use other entries 2 and Sanjeev Kumar, and Mohanlal, father's name Mohanlal, and Punjabi University campus. Patiala, separated by again by and symbol, and then you have to put the mark and end the line. Then again we have to write this command, that is h line. Then we have to end the tabular. Then we have to provide the caption for this table. The caption is marks obtained by the students. By the students. And here we have to label this table. For that we have to use backslash label, and the label will be tab 3. Then we have to end the table, otherwise program will not run. Backslash end the table. Now we will compile this and let us see what will be the output. So here we have used double braces, so that's why the program is not working. So let us try it again. Here we have missed one braces, so we can, now we will try it again. So now I think it's okay. So this is another table. So here we have defined the width of the column. Whatever width we are interested to set for each column, we have defined that width. So now let us try to understand the importance of single character used in LaTeX commands. For example, if we have missed a vertical line in that command, then output will be like this. Let us try this. If I miss this vertical line, then what will be the output? So here the vertical line is missing, so first column and second column comes together. So we have to take care of each character in the command. So let us see. So now it's okay. So next part is, in the article we have to include figures and graphs. Now we will try to learn how to include figures and graphs in the document. In LaTeX, figures and graphs can be included in a document by two different ways. We can import them from elsewhere, or we can generate them internally by direct LaTeX coding. If we have to import the figure, then that figure must lie in the same folder where the input or source file lies. Otherwise, you cannot be able to include the figure. LaTeX supports several graphics formats that may be .eps, .png, .pdf, .jpg, etc. But for graphs and plots, .eps format is preferred, whereas for pictures, .png format is preferred. So now let us try to include graphics to this article. So here we will write, this is the picture of great mathematician Professor Ramanujan. Now, if we are interested only to include the picture without figure captions, and we are not going to cite that figure in the text, then we can use this command, that is backslash begin center and end center, and the command will be backslash include include graphics. So this will be the command, that is \include graphics. So here we have to provide the width of the figure, that is, here we have taken 6 centimeter, and here we have to provide the file name of the figure. For this figure, the file name is Ramanujan, and then and center. So now we will try to run this program, and let us see we have been able to include the figure or not. So you can see that here we have been able to include the figure. And next figure, I am interested to include the same figure, but in that figure I am interested that we have been able to write the figure caption, and I also want to label that figure. For that we have to use command \begin figure. So I am interested that this figure should appear at the top of the page. So I will use this optional command, that is T for top, and then I have to provide the width of this figure. So I will take it as a 8 centimeter, and then I have to provide the name of the file, that is Ramanujan, and then I have to use the caption, the Ramanujan this is Ramanujan's picture. And I will label it as Rama, and then end figure. So let us see what will be the output. Hello. So you can see here that we have been able to include this figure, and we have also been able to write the figure caption. So now, here we can also specify both width and height, but then aspect ratio or the proportion is dictated by our choice, and the figure may be distorted. So it's advisable to use one parameter at a time. You can use width or you can use height, and the other parameter is decided by the system according to the aspect ratio. So we can also cite these figures as by using this figure \reference Rama. So here this is dot. Is the picture of Professor Ramanujan. He was one of the greatest Indian mathematician. Then we are interested to include one more graph, that is backslash begin figure, and we are interested to fix this figure here, and then we have to define the size of figure, that is 8 centimeter, and here we have to provide the name of the file name, and here we have to write the caption, that is X-ray diffraction patterns and then we have to label this figure as XRD and then end figure. So now we will compile it again. So I think we have been able to include this figure also. So now I will compile it again. So you can see that we have been able to include all 3 figures. So now the last part of the article writing is the bibliography. Now we will try to learn how to write the bibliography in a document. LaTex supports bibliographies either embedding the references in the document, that is the bibliography environment, or storing them in the external file, that is BibTeX system. So now I will write the bibliography. So here we have to use this command, backslash begin the bibliography So here we are interested to include these bib items. So the first item will be THA 09, and here we have to provide the number, that may be 999 or 999. So I am using it as 99. So in this file, by using this number, I can write up to 99 references. If I have to write only 5 references, then I can use figure 9. Or if I have to write more than 99 references, then I have to write 999. So this is the first bib item. I will write it as A. Thakur and Rakesh Kumar and R. Kumar. Then I have to write the name of the article, that is effect of third element on the chalcogenide thin films. Then the name of the journal, that is Journal of Material Science. Then volume number, that is 32. Year of publication, that is 2009. And then page number, that is 57 to 62. Now I will write second web item, that is tau 70, that is J talk and F evals, then I have to write the name of the books, and that is in italics, IT, and that is Optical Properties of Solids. Then Amsterdam, North Holland, and year of publication, that is 1970. And then I will remove other web items because I think the time is almost finished, so you can use web item as you want, no problem in. So now I will compile this. Let us see the output. So this will be the output. So by using this template, I think you can be able to write a research article for the publication. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes, Prof, you are audible. Please continue.
Okay. So you can write by using these templates by using these commands. First, you have to define the preamble of the document, and that will decide whatever you want to write in your document. Because if you have to write simple application, then no need to use these packages. So for every document you have to write the preamble according to your needs, and you can include different type of figures, you can prepare different type of tables. So I think this is all from my side, and if you have any query, then please ask.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
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 Hello. I have one query.
Okay, ma'am.
Excuse me.
Sir, can we add
Please,
footnotes in LaTeX?
Excuse me.
Yes,
Excuse me,
yes,
Dr.
yes.
Kiran.
You can.
First session chair to please, thanks, and then we can have the question session, please. Who is the session chair?
Thank you, sir. We are honored by the presence of Dr. Anup ji. His teachings and experience which he has shared today has given us deep insight of that how to write a research paper using LaTeX. You have beautifully explained everything. Once again, I would like to thank for sparing his valuable time with us and enriching us with his knowledge. It will really help us in many ways. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Sunita ma'am, now start with the question answer session, please.
Now we have a question answer session. Anybody wants to ask any question?
Yes, ma'am. I want
Hello.
to ask. Hello. Hanji, I am.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Dr. Kiran. Dr. Kiran, you may start with your question, please.
Yes, sir. My question is, can we add footnotes in the LaTeX? Kindly explain.
Yes, ma'am. You can add footnotes. So we will provide you the PPT where you can use that commands to add the footnotes. So I think Dr. Rakesh has already explained about the footnotes, but I will send the PPT of Dr. Rakesh, and there we have defined all the commands to add footnotes.
Okay, sir. Sir, I have one more question.
Yes, ma'am.
Like when we add images, we always use the extension. Images are of various types like PNG, GIF. Here we don't need to add extension of the file name.
Ma'am, I have already used the option PDF text. So in PDF text, no need to add the extension.
Hello.
Hello.
Hanji, sir.
Ma'am, in use package, I have already defined the option that is PDF text. So in PDF text, no need to use that extension.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Most welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, I am Jitendra from Khalsa College, Patiala.
Okay,
So my question is, so you have inserted an image from where it will retrieve the path of an image, whether it will be on a desktop or at any location it will retrieve if it is present in your system.
No, madam. Your system will retrieve the image where your source file will be. Otherwise, it will not retrieve. So you have to make a folder where you have to put all the images which you are going to include. Otherwise, it will not retrieve.
Including the name, same as you have mentioned in the document?
Yes, madam.
With the
Yes,
same
madam.
name
Yes. Otherwise, the system don't know which image you are going to include.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Most welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, this is from Vaiko.
Hello. Yeah.
My question is, which software or tool is suitable to change the other formats like JPG or other, so we can able to convert into EPS for documentation in LaTeX?
I think I am not able to answer this question. I think Dr. Goel or people who are working in computer science, they can better answer, because I don't know how to convert these files one format to other format.
Okay.
But the save as option that you are opening in Paint or you are opening in 3D Paint, so you have the save as option in which you have the number of format options are there. So where you can save as and you will be able to save in another format.
That is not properly, sir, save in that format. So just you have to save as, and it will save not as per required documentation for in LaTeX. I think there is.
Hello.
Hello. Myself Shailaja Mahadappa. Sir, my question is, if we are not interested in writing the date, but then also we should write the date command, that is /date with empty braces?
Yeah, only then date will not appear. Otherwise, automatically it will write today's date.
No, sir. When it is not appearing, is it necessary to write the date command?
Man, it will appear automatically, because if you don't write that date command with the vacant braces, then automatically system will write the today's date.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. One more question.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello.
Sir, myself Krishna Singh. I have just two queries.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Sir, how can I change the font style?
Font style?
Like Times New Roman, Arial. Is there any provision to change the font style, output style?
Yes, ma'am. You can change. You have lot of options that you have to define during that document class. In your class, you have to define the page size, font size, which style you are going to use. Otherwise, it will take automatically Times New Romans.
Okay, and another question is, in our field, sometimes we extract data table from Excel, and normally we paste it in MS Word. Is there any provision in LaTeX we can copy from the Excel and put it into the LaTeX to prepare the table easily?
Sir, you can copy anything and you can paste in the LaTeX, because LaTeX will understand the commands, and whatever you are writing between begin command and end command, that whatever you want you can paste there.
No, sir, actually I want to tell is there any provision to paste any table from Excel to...
No, that is not possible. You have to generate tables according to your choice.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sanjay, I want to ask the question. If there is no need of inserting date, but still it is coming by default, even I have not given any date, today command or whatever date command, then what should I do?
Yes. Then you have to use \date empty braces.
Okay, with that it will remove or it will come?
It will remove, because you are not providing the mandatory argument.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Most welcome.
Hello.
Sir, Vishal here from Computer Sciences.
Okay.
Sir, since morning we are referring the LaTeX, and as per what I'm getting is that the output file can be only in the PDF.
Yes.
Sir, as per the instructions we received for submission of the paper during this refresher course, we are supposed to submit a paper both in doc as well as in PDF, which is formatted in LaTeX. So we are supposed to first make a file in MS Office, then make a file, format it in LaTeX, and then take an output in PDF. It automatically thrives the work of all the candidates. Is there any other alternate that we are working in LaTeX and we get the output in doc format directly?
Actually, you will get the final output file in PDF, but you can copy from the PDF and then paste it on the MS Word.
Okay, now I clarify Dr. Verma's query over here.
Sir.
So,
sir, please.
I think I am troubling a lot. As per your questions, I am increasing the load of the participants a lot. So I am releasing some load over here, because that was required for compiling the ebook. Right, Dr. Verma?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what you can do is you can generate the PDF file 100% formatted in PDF using LaTeX. So the team will append the papers one after the another.
Right, sir.
Got the point?
So yes, sir, I got the point. It means we are relaxed from submitting the file in doc format.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thanks for the support, sir.
any more
Hello,
query
sir.
from your side regarding other duty?
Hello, sir. One more question.
Hello. Okay, ma'am.
You have shown an example of a table for marks obtained by the students using LaTeX, sir.
Okay,
So
okay.
they feel it easy using Excel, sir.
Okay.
Sir, kindly please suggest me.
Ma'am, this is because whenever you are going to write a thesis or a big document, in that case LaTeX is far better as compared to MS Word or another writing tools, I think so.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
That means only in the big scale or the large scale we can go for LaTeX for a table, I think, sir.
Even ma'am, nowadays most of the publishers, good publishers, they are taking research papers in LaTeX format. So you have to learn LaTeX later or sooner.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Most welcome.
Anybody else who want to ask any question? No? Okay, thank you everyone. Now I would like to request everyone to stand for national anthem.
I'm really thankful to Dr. Anup, who has spared the time for the participants and make the LaTeX very simplified. Thank you, Dr. Rakesh and Dr. Anup, for this informative talk. Thank you very much. And I request Dr. Rakesh and Dr. Anup, if you can kindly share a simplified format for the participants, if they can just cut and paste their matter into that format and the file is prepared for them. Thank you.
Sure, sir. We will send this file to you. Then you can distribute to the participant.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Most welcome, sir. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Vishal, sir.